Welcome to class 4 of this course where we are learning how we can develop MT5 EA by using AI. In the previous class, we already discussed the prompt engineering related some tips and I explained you how you can write a proper prompt to develop MT5 trading board. Here on the screen you can see in the last video where we left, and right now I will simply say yes and it will start developing the MQ5 file for us. But here it will write MQL5 code, and here you can see all this code will be written by AI properly. And once this code completed, we will copy and paste this code into the MQ5 editor, meta code language editor, and then we will compile. So the program is completed. Here let's move up to copy this file and simply click on this copy button. After that, simply open the MT5 and it will ask for yes. It may take few seconds to open the MT5, and then we will open the meta editor. From here in the tools I will select meta code language editor. Okay, and here in the class 2 we already created a project, a file which is my first test EA file. But in this class I will create an other new project for this EA. I will simply right click on the expert advisor, open folder, and here I will create a folder and name it MA cross, and it's our first project. After writing the name, I will simply click sideways, just close this one, right click, refresh, and here is MA cross first project. Right click on this folder and then simply click new file and then next. Right here everything like that, and here I will set name MA cross first project of the file. So here you need to write this name 2 times. So the first one is the folder name and the second one is the EA name, and this one is the root folder of the projects. And here I will simply click next, next, and then finish. That's it. Double click here to open in full editor. So the code is ready to copy and paste. Simply I will copy this code and then go to meta editor. I will just paste here. So when I paste here below this code and click compile, it will not work because there are a lot of errors, like 5 errors in this code. Here it says only one character code expected on invalid property value string OnInit already defined and something like that. So what mistake I have done, I just paste the code below this line. First of all, we need to remove everything. Control A, backspace, and there is just one line and there is no code. Now again you need to go to the Gemini where the code is, click on copy code, again go back and here just paste. I will simply paste the code and now I will compile it. And at the moment here is only 2 errors left, only one character code expected. I will simply double click on it and let's see what is the problem. So here on the property copyright, it is using single quote, it must be double quote. So I will simply replace this with the double quote. Okay, here and again here this one as well. Sometimes when I add the single quote, it automatically add double quote, so I will remove one of them and then I will hit compile button, and that's it. Now there is zero error, zero warning, and the compile process is completed. Again, no problem. That's it. Now our EA is ready. Before testing this EA, it is very important to understand the parts of this EA. So let me explain you in short what is in this EA. In the second class, I already explained you exactly the structure and the basic parts of any EA. And here you will see all the code. First of all, At the top, there will be some properties, the name, the copyright, the version number, and the strict policies like how to compile these. These lines will stay same, only you will change the copyright name, your website, and the version number. And the next, in the include, these are the libraries that are imported, included, and these libraries are by default inside the MetaTrader 5 terminal. When you install the MetaTrader 5, all these libraries are included by default. You cannot exclude, or you cannot check or uncheck or delete these files. Okay, so if you want to find these files, you can simply go here, the include folder, and here are all these libraries. Okay, come back to the code, and here are the input settings. This is the commit with this double slash line. This is a commit line, and the next one is the settings. So first of all, it have a moving averages, fast moving average, and slow moving average. The next one is input parameters, filters. So trend and volatility filters, use ADX, ADX period, ADX minimum level, and all this. So this one is the input. This will be as the input parameter of the EA. When we apply the EA on the chart, there will be a box, input values. So these will be the inputs. In the same line, if we put a comment, double slash, and fast SMA period. So this text will be showed as the input name. I will show you where this text will be displayed in this video. And here below is the trend and volatility filters, the risk management, 0.1 lot size, the SL, TP in points, and the magic number. The magic number is like a unique identity number of this board. For example, if there are multiple trades and I need to identify that this trade is opened by which EA, then I will use this magic ID. Okay, so this is just a unique identity number of the expert advisor. And this number will be attached with every trade opened by this EA. And the next are some global objects. And these objects are used to manage the trades, to open, exit, modify, and all this. And here are the global handles like handle fast MA, handle slow MA. Exactly what these handles are. These are the connection between an indicator and the trading board. The indicator can do all kind of calculations, can display all objects, but an indicator cannot open, execute, manage, or exit a trade. The expert advisor can do everything, can do complex calculations, and also can open, manage, and exit the trades. So for example, if we have a good indicator like the moving average, and we want to automate this moving average, so we will create a handle point. The handle will get the data from the indicator to take actions in the EA, and that's simple. So here we have two moving averages at this time. We have fast moving average and slow moving average. Here below are the C filter engine, and here are the classes where the logic happens. Here below you can see all this code with proper comments written by EA. If you use the same prompt but your result is not same, you can get the exact this code from the description of this video. So first of all, when we apply the EA on the chart, the OnInit function will be called automatically and only once when we apply the EA on the chart. So when we start the EA, we need to set the magic number, the margin mode, the filling types, and all these things. Maybe all these things new to you. So after executing this code and setting up these basics, then it will move to the OnTick function. In the OnTick function, it is executing on each tick, on each price update in the MetaTrader 5. And here, first of all, it is restricted to run this code only once a candle. When a new candle start, it will execute all the logic to open a trade, to manage, or anything related to trade execution or management once per candle, including the logic when to open a buy, when to open a sell, when to close buy, when to close sell, TPS, and everything related to trade opening, management, and closing in this area. And here simply click on compile. It compiles successfully, and that's it. After that, we will move to the MetaTrader 5, and here you can see I will right click here and refresh it. After that, here is this folder, the updated version of EA. So I will simply right click here, attach to chart. It will immediately open this box to allow. So first of all, we need to make sure in the common section, this is checked, allow algo trading. It is very important. If we uncheck this one, this EA will not trade. Allow algo trading, check yes. In the input settings, I can like make it a little bit bigger. Here are the settings, the first SMA period, slow SMA, all these values I can change. For example, for the first I want to use 15, and for the slow I want to use 100. Yes, I can change these settings and apply it. After updating all these values, I just simply need to click on the OK. No need to click on save or load any button. Simply click OK and this value will be loaded in the EA. So here you see a blue cap. Let me close this grid, and here now you can see this blue cap. And if you see it's not a blue, it's something like this gray cap, you simply need to go here on the top, and here you will see algo trading, allow or prohibit algo trading. You simply need to click on it. Now it's going on and this cap will turn blue. Congratulations! And finally, we have developed the EA and attached on the chart successfully. In the next video, we will implement an institutional grade risk management system in this bot, and I will provide all the resources and data. For testing purpose, you can get the code of this EA and the prompt from the description. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. For now, that's it. See you soon in the next video. Goodbye.